Alright, we are playing Mech Game That Should Not Exist, also known as mechgame.exe. I have not played this before, this is all I have seen of this. I don't know if there's any audio. I don't actually know anything about this game at all. It's clearly quite early in development, or at least it looks that way. I'm gonna try the, just seeing if the gamepad responds to anything. I don't think it's going to, but worth a shot. We got WASD for movement, shift is dash, space is move up, control is move down. That sounds good to me. E is shield. Left mouse button shoot. Middle mouse button is kick. I like kicks. Right mouse button is combo. C is lock enemy to the left, and V is lock enemy to the right. So V is a little bit of a stretch. Shields can only be broken through melee. Oh, is this the flying game? I know what game this is. I thought this was something else. Aha. That's silly. No, I recognize this. So I've seen the images of this in development and stuff. So yeah, okay. So this is really weird to play with a keyboard and mouse and stuff. But so this is the game that's inspired by that other one. What is it called? The Zone of the Enders. All right. So yeah, it kind of feels like it so far. So yeah, very awkward with. Uh oh. All right. There's a shield can only be broken by melee, I believe is what he said, right? Oh, so that's a very strange looking kick. It doesn't read very well, I don't think, but alright, that's the melee. Alright. that looks kinda weird to me, that little punch thing. Just doesn't quite have the oomph I'm expecting, I guess. So yeah, I like the little super chilled out dude for the reticle. That is never ever going to be unseen. But yeah, we'll see. Alright, C and V, and then F is shield. Or E is shield. Alright, yeah, so I mean, what I would suggest is just do like Q and E for the, instead of C and V, do Q and E, and have F be the shield. But you can't move, right? Yeah, while blocking you can't move, so just make F the shield. That's what I would do. Other binds seem good to me. I like control for down and space for up. At least, I mean, in like shooters and stuff, that's what I do. For this kind of game, I mean, yeah, might as well. Yeah, I think this would work better in a gamepad, but it's, I don't think implemented it. Oh, well, there is some gamepad implementation, so what does that button do? Alright, so the gamepad works, but I don't think I can change my target. It doesn't seem like anything changes the target, so also doesn't, I can't attack either, so it's not fully implemented. At least movement is here, but it would be nice because it definitely feels a lot better with the gamepad. It would feel a lot better. So it'd be nice if you could get those things implemented. It probably wouldn't take very long. Just assign the buttons, basically. It's already there, but let's switch back. Let's see, C and V. I don't really like reaching for something that you'd use that often. The kick doesn't seem to work very well. I don't know what's up with that, but ooh, it was a little hard to read the action, the animations. Apparently I just punched him, but I couldn't really see it. Yeah, see, I can't really tell what's going on very well, but, you know, it's early, so it makes sense. So far so good. Yeah. Movement works fine. It's actually not bad when when you're not locked on to anything. It actually feels pretty good with the keyboard and mouse, but once you get locked on, it just doesn't feel natural, in my opinion. So I don't think there's a dash or a boost or something, which is what Zone of the Enders does, is it gives you the whole boosty thing, and you can kind of move around a lot more efficiently like that, but ooh, you get kind of stuck at the extremes there. You get spinning in circles. Camera spinning around. I don't know how to address that kind of issue. I know that I'm pretty sure I haven't played Zone of the Enders in a long time, but I know you could kind of rotate around the top fairly effectively, from what I recall. Just keep moving, I guess. Mission failed. I don't know what happened. I think I did an attack and he did an attack and we kind of damaged each other, or he killed me first or something. So yeah, I mean, I remember there were like lock-on things. Oh, you can hold the button down. Right, so if you click fast, you can shoot two. I don't know, it's kind of weird. Nice little sound effect there. So I don't think you can do anything with these door type things. Let's just go kill stuff, huh? Yeah, your first attack, it doesn't bring you forward noticeably. That's something that can help, is having your melee attacks have a forward movement so that you can actually hit people easier. I mean, there's a little bit on like the second and third ones, but it's just not very much, so. Oof. Alright. Trying to kill this thing, I'm just gonna hold the button down. I still feel like I should be moving the mouse to like move the camera or something. That's what makes being locked on feel so awkward with the keyboard and mouse, because you don't control the camera anymore. You could consider adding a little bit of camera movement, like still have it locked on, but giving a little bit of room to kind of shift left and right and up, down. Oh. That kick, it just doesn't seem to connect all the time. It's kind of weird. And maybe it does, but it doesn't. It's because there's no hit indicator. But you can't tell that it's... Is this a thing, or is that a... I guess it made a sound. I don't remember where I came from. So this is kind of cool. I like... Oh, wow! That was so stupid. Oh my gosh. That was so confusing. Oh my gosh, when it locks on, sometimes it locks on and you don't know it does, and then everything goes wacky. Oh gosh. For a second I thought I was like running up the wall. I thought I was running up the wall, and then it just started spinning. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright. Oh gosh, I locked onto this guy. Why didn't I just lock onto the guy I was facing? Ah. Get karate'd. Alright, I forgot there was a shield button too, so maybe I can use that for something. Uh-oh. Oh, it shifted the lock. No lock onto this guy. That kick sucks. Alright, whoops. Alright, we're taking damage. Took a ton of damage. I don't see any blue orb things that could potentially have health in them. So it seems likely I'm going to die again, but... So I really like the feeling of the level layout here. The verticality and everything and the scale, and it just feels cool, but it is also pretty confusing. That's something to consider. Maybe you could... I mean, it's tough to make a mini-map with a, you know, full 3D level layout like this and stuff, but... Oh, the auto-switching lock-ons is kind of annoying when you lose line of sight. Fishin' mailed. Okay. I would suggest keeping lock-on when you lose line of sight. And breaking it when you like exceed a certain distance or something like that. Maybe have some kind of key input that you could manually break a lock on with. I don't know. But yeah, so it's pretty straightforward at this point. Obviously missing some elements that were present in Zone of the Enders that kind of spruce things up a lot, just to have the kind of the total package. But what's here is working relatively well. I kind of mentioned the things I noticed already, so I think it's just a matter of just adding more control elements, improving the feedback and everything on all the attacks, and the lock-on mechanisms, etc. So yeah, not much else to say. I dig Zone of the Enders. I'm a big fan of that, and you know, I imagine this isn't going to be just a simple clone, but so far it plays fairly similarly, and that's pretty cool. So nice work, and I'm going to play something else.